I was there.
Wow.
Which is a lie.
Because
I haven't been there
right
yet.
It's not a lie. It's a truth that's not told yet.
Wow. That's a title.
I'm in politics.
A truth that's not told yet.
After I've had too much whiskey, I cook myself a large flank steak, pan-fried in salted butter. I eat that, put on a pair of wet socks, and go to sleep.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome, based on the novel Push by Sapphire. Give it up for your hosts, Mike and Darin.
Hello, I'm Darin.
I'm Humpty. Welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm Darin.
I'm Michael.
I'm Michael.
Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Darin.
Welcome to the first episode after the third.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Mike.
I'm. Do you want to start over again? Because we sound like one of those podcasts that we listen to and go, eh.
Never half-ass two things. Whole-ass one thing.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome. To continue this podcast in English, press 1 now. Give it up for your hosts, Mike and Darin.
Hi, I'm Mike.
I am what? Well, why would you do that?
Hi, I'm Darin.
I am Mike.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome. We are very excited that you're here.
Okay, we are talking like robots today. Is that what we're doing? Is this a dig at the AI?
I'm trying to concentrate.
Okay.
We're starting from the beginning.
From the beginning?
Yes. We
I can't keep
we got 44 seconds into it. Okay.
If given a choice between doing something and nothing, I'd choose to do nothing. But I will do something if it helps someone else do nothing. I'd work all night if it meant nothing got done.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome. It's crunchy on the outside and creamy in the center. Here are your hosts, Mike and Darin.
Hello, I'm Darin.
Hi, I'm Michael.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome.
We are
Cincinnati's comedy podcast. On this particular episode, Mike
did things that he's going to talk about.
And I did some things too, so you are in for it.
This is the first episode of our fourth year. We are a polished, professional comedy podcast.
Yes.
Nothing gets past this
No.
without us meticulously.
Like a steel trap.
We squeeze every bit of humor out of every word.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We squeeze it all right.
After it comes out of the... Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Now, before we get started.
Okay.
This weekend, I did two things. One, I grinded the hell out of my camos.
Right.
I'm in the polyatomic realm.
Okay.
And two,
I don't know what that means.
I don't care.
Okay.
And two, I beat the campaign in Diablo 4 with my barbarian like I did with Diablo 3. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Mike, you're such a basic bitch. I am. I don't care.
You don't know what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is, how long have you played Diablo?
When I play these games, when I play these type of games, I want to get up close and personal with them the first time that I beat them.
So you sit an inch away from the screen?
I get whoever's holding the sword. That's who I play. The sword guy. I play the sword guy.
The sword
This
guy.
one, it's the barbarian.
Okay.
So get up in there and destroyed it. I destroyed the Lillith.
Okay.
The daughter of hatred.
Okay, not from Frasier.
No,
Okay.
the other. This one's the daughter of hatred.
Oh.
In the burning hells.
Okay.
She's dead.
Yeah.
I did that.
You killed her.
Yeah, and now I'm starting the end game.
Okay.
Which, Mike, I thought that was the end of the game. No, these games don't end. It's like what you talked about with movies and sequels. Games don't end anymore.
No.
It's like they're packing seasons of content.
They just keep going, yeah.
I can now play season 1, and I'm excited because I can do what is effectively making the numbers go up.
Okay.
Like my sword hits for 1. I work for a week, it'll hit for 2.
Ooh.
And then
stop.
yeah.
It goes from 1 to 2.
Yeah. And then I can fight monsters that you have to have a 2 to hit.
Okay.
And then I work another week.
Okay.
And then it goes to 3.
Oh.
But then the monsters go to a 3. And that it just goes that way.
So it doesn't skip over to 4?
You just keep
Okay, so it's 1, then 2.
Yeah.
then 3.
If you're lucky,
Okay, I'm following.
if you're lucky and you get
Okay.
like a legendary or
Uh-huh.
a mythic, you
Yeah.
can skip. And then that's when
So when you get the mythic, then you skip.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You skip like a
You skip like a mother scratcher.
exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyway,
Okay.
I wanted to get that on the record.
Okay.
In 2020, the year of our Lord, 2023,
Uh-huh. Mike killed
killed the demon bitch in
he
the game.
skipped the
Destroyed
mythic.
her. Now, people who, because I have streamed on Irritable Dad Syndrome on Twitch before. I've
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah.
And there was a night where the first night I got the game, I streamed the beginning of it. So you guys saw the beginning. I haven't streamed since. I saw the end.
Right. Now, I'm predicting that after you killed Lillith,
Daughter of Hatred.
Daughter of Hatred, you went upstairs and told your wife,
No.
and she just like was all hot and bothered, right?
No.
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 Okay.
I drank a glass of water.
Uh-huh.
I took 3 Tums
Okay.
because I had had 4 blueberry waffles.
Wow.
I brushed my teeth.
Okay.
And I moved one of the dogs over and went to sleep. At a reasonable hour, Darin.
It's just
at
like
10:30, 10:45 p.m. Got a nice night's rest.
It's
for
just like
work.
after they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's just like, woo!
So welcome to the show. What's happened to you?
So, nothing that exciting.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. I've mentioned before that I work for Antenna TV.
Yes.
I am working on a promo for the Partridge Family. Okay.
Okay.
New Year's Eve, they're having a Partridge Family marathon,
Mm-hmm.
and we are highlighting episodes that showcase them performing their greatest hits. And part of my job is when I'm unfamiliar with the show, or even when I'm familiar with the show, I go through many, and by many, I mean a lot of episodes of the show, and I make what's called sub clips. Okay. I find a section where Danny says, "This is going to be great." In point, out point, and then I save it. Danny, this is going to be great.
Okay.
Then I have my announcer say, "Watch the Party with the Partridge Family marathon," and Danny says, "This is going to be great." It's called subclipping. I go
Okay.
through and I found, I don't know how many audio clips I found. So I'm going through I think I watched 30 episodes of the Partridge Family.
Well, this is Danny Bonaducci.
Danny
you're talking-
Bonaducci
Yeah.
and Keith, not Keith Carradine,
Keith
Partridge.
Yeah. Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Yeah.
Keith Cassidy,
Okay.
who was Sean Cassidy's
That was
brother.
literally a
Yeah,
guess.
Yeah. No,
Is it
was
really Keith Cassidy?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Shirley Jones. And you know what? It's a pretty good show.
Okay.
Now,
A partridge is a bird.
it is a bird.
And they live in pear trees.
They do. And they're
given
very
as
popular at Christmas time.
as a gift.
So one of the things that bugs me is when I make a joke
Mhm.
and it really goes over somebody's head. Now,
You must hate this show.
I know, I do.
Okay.
At work,
Yeah.
I sent an email to somebody, one of the guys in charge of picking what episodes goes in our marathons.
Okay.
So I reached out to him to say that I found one episode that he might not use because it doesn't have the song in it that he thought was going to have the song. And I said,
Okay.
hey, you know what? I've watched probably 30 of these episodes, and I'm really starting to think these kids aren't playing their own instruments. and I put a smiley face behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right?
You're calling it out.
I'm calling it out. The smiley face means I'm joking. He replies to me, if you watch at the end of every episode, they mention that the songs are sung by, and the musicians are playing the music. Like, it's like, I know that. I knew that before I ever watched that episode of the Partridge Family.
You know, I'll take that one further.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that when they showed those chemistry parts in Breaking Bad, that they weren't actually
don't-
making methamphetamine.
Yes.
I don't think they were actually doing that.
Yes.
Yes, science!
Let me ask you this.
Now, on the Brady Bunch, the Brady kids did sing.
yeah.
Okay. Now, on the Partridge
And
Family,
the monkeys.
monkeys, they eventually, the monkeys played their own instruments. At the beginning, they did not.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Would you get in trouble if you took clips from Breaking Bonaducci and put it in with the Partridge Family
Yes.
clips?
Yes, I would.
Would that be a career-ending?
We're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It would be funny as hell.
It would be.
You're listening to Irritable Dad Syndrome, Cincinnati's comedy podcast.
What in the hell kind of sales approach is that? You boys couldn't sell a dollar for 50 cents.
It's time now for the Kroger Story of the Week.
During season 1, do you remember when we had Michael Flannery on the show?
I do.
Michael Flannery, comedian. Michael Flannery, great friend of mine. He's a hysterical comedian. Very funny, very cool guy. He sent me a text. This is another example of somebody making a joke that somebody doesn't get. He is in Kroger, okay? He's in the dairy section, and he passes a half gallon of goat milk, okay? They sell goat milk at Kroger. And he goes up to an employee. He says, "Are you serious? Are you really telling me that that milk is the greatest of all time?"
Oh, no.
Ah, waka, waka, waka. Didn't get it. The employee did not get it. Looked at him and said, "Sir, I'm pretty sure that it means that it's from a goat."
Scared the hell out of him.
Didn't get it. Did not get it. I'm sorry. How do you not get that? This is an inception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you not get that joke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been the Kroger Story of the Week.
Do you remember when we did the episode with Mike Chisholm where we talked about the U2 and David Letterman show on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is really cool. Mike Chisholm, I don't know, maybe once a week, every couple of weeks, he is in contact with Letterman's producer. Okay. He talks to him on the reg.
Okay.
That's what the kids say, on regular basis.
Yeah.
That guy watched that episode.
That's awesome.
Letterman's producer watched the episode with me and you talking with Mike Chisholm about Dave and Bono and The Edge.
That's awesome.
In Ireland.
That's awesome.
And he said that we were too kind.
Yeah.
And he was very impressed with our show and with Mike's show, and he got a kick out of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
And we never get feedback on this show.
We don't get anything.
We never, ever get feedback.
Nothing.
Nobody tells us anything. Nobody tells us what we do wrong. Nobody tells us what we do right. Nobody says, "Hey, I thought that was funny when you talked about flushing your comb down the toilet, Darin." Nothing.
Yeah.
But the producer for Letterman thought we were great.
That's awesome.
How cool is that?
That's really
Go
cool.
to irritabledadsyndrome.com. That episode is called Wheel of Cheese. Check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And the video is on our Patreon.
It is.
This portion of Irritable Dad Syndrome is brought to you by Casey's Lemon Pies. Hi, I'm Dave Lay, and I'm on the road all the time. While I'm out, I like to grab my favorite snack, a lemon pie at Casey's. Holy crap, these things are delicious. Some people say they taste better than Kern's. Go out and grab a Casey's Lemon Pie today. You'll taste the difference. Casey's Lemon Pies, available at Casey's. Now back to the show.
So we don't get political.
No, we do not.
We don't get political.
No, we do not.
Occasionally you'll say, "Let's get political," and I'll say, "We don't get political." And then other times I'll say, "I'm going to get political," and then you say, we don't go there.
Right.
There's a lot of reasons for that.
I think the last time the closest we got to talking about politics was them removing some ice cream flavors.
Yeah. Well, that's important.
That is important.
And there's
by the way, I'm going to be you. I have no idea where you're going with this.
I don't either.
Okay.
So it makes it fun. There's a lot of reasons of why we don't go political.
Well, there's no better way to alienate half your audience.
Well, that's the penny pinching. I don't want to piss off people.
Right.
I think in reality, what we don't say is that this is kind of a politics-free zone.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
No.
And sometime we may at some point do an offshoot, but not on this show.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do that.
Right.
Here.
I don't think so.
Wise men have said you don't poop where you eat.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like talking about politics. I don't like debating politics.
Yeah.
I don't like talking politics with people who agree with me.
Yeah.
I don't get entertainment out of it.
And so I want to give some advice to people.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't know if you've noticed, people are getting very politically pissed at each other.
Really?
Over the past, I would say, it's been going on for some time now.
Uh-huh.
You got these people over here.
Couple of decades.
Yeah. You got these people over here.
Mm-hmm. And they're thinking that
we'll call them the Reds.
Okay.
Okay. And then you got these people over here. I'm pointing to the left. You call them the Blues.
Okay.
They don't always see eye to eye.
No, they don't.
Occasionally, you'll find someone in the reds that is so red.
Mm-hmm. Almost.
A lot of the other reds look at him and say, "Are you okay?"
Dude, you are sunburned.
And on the same hand, someone over here in the blues will go so blue,
right,
that the rest of the blues are like,
"Are you okay?
Put your stuff back on. Come back into the crowd here. Easy."
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
And this has helped me in my life.
Okay.
I have seen, and I'm being very cryptic here, I've
Okay.
seen a lot of people on Facebook post things, and you can tell that they come from the sections of the red and the sections of the blue that you really shouldn't go to. You really shouldn't dabble in.
Right.
And it leads me to think that sometimes they're not thinking critically about the issues that they're talking about. Right? If you're talking to me about an issue, and I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, you should be able to tell me where you got the stance that you're talking about. Vice versa.
Right.
If I disagree, versa
all
vice.
All of a sudden, you're Italian.
If
We're Cincinnati's comedy podcast, by the way, folks.
Yeah, this is funny. If I disagree with you on something, I should be able to tell you, I should be able to back my opinion up. And I've said this before in the show, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut for another 20 or 30 episodes, and then we'll have this talk again.
Yeah.
Everybody just take a minute and identify where you are on this spectrum, and don't tell me you're in the middle, you're neither red nor blue. To get out of here with that. You're on one of those, you may not be way over on the side, but you're somewhere over there.
Right.
Just take a moment to have a conversation with somebody on the other side.
Yes.
Or read something from the other side that's reasonable, that you find reasonable.
Right.
And just try to look at it from that other point of view.
Right.
And then you can go back to doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Click on a few of those things, because the Facebook algorithms and all those things, they're looking at what you're clicking on. They're feeding back to you what you already want to see.
Right.
So I reality check myself every once in a while. I make sure that my Facebook feed is giving me a steady diet of Dungeons and Dragons,
and Matlock,
U2, MacGyver, occasionally some Miami Vice.
Okay.
And every once in a while, a Spider-Man thing is in there.
Yeah.
And then I know I'm doing the right things. If Gandalf appears, that's great. Patrick Stewart appears, that's great. If a political figure appears, I start to get nervous because the algorithm is saying, hey, you're reading a lot about this side over here.
Yeah.
I literally do get nervous. And I was like, well, maybe I need to look at the other side. Yeah. And what happens is you will find a little bit of peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been Mike's mental health break.
Well,
I
have some advice for people who are voting.
Okay.
There's the candidates, okay, and then there are the issues, okay?
Yeah.
You should read about the issues before you go to the polls.
Yeah.
And let's say there's issue 4, okay? Here's the thing. If you're for issue 4, if you want issue 4 to pass,
Yes.
you vote yes.
Yeah.
If you don't want issue 4 to pass, then you vote no.
Right.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you leave,
Yeah.
get the I voted sticker.
Yes.
And throw it in the trash. Because nobody cares. Everyone knows that everyone's voting that day.
You know what?
It drives me nuts when I see the people with the I voted sticker on their
Have
shirt.
you ever
Like,
turned
really?
down the sticker?
My
My God, the look the guy gave me when he said, "You want a sticker?" And I said, "No, thank you." He looked at me like, "What?
Hey, what happened?
What? It's not like pancakes. It's not.
Like,
it's a sticker.
Who are you telling?
It's like
Everyone sees you coming out of the damn building.
it's like when have you ever seen a
Would
person
you just go in there to
like-
take a leak and
like-
come back
It's
out?
like, okay, you're not going to believe this, but I was leaving the polling place,
Yeah.
and this chick saw me, and she saw that I voted.
Yeah.
We had sex right there.
That's right.
That was
Yeah.
so hot.
I vote you not. Yeah.
You're talking about the algorithm.
Yeah, yeah.
Like my TikTok page is just full of wood turning videos. There's a guy named Pepperbelly Pete.
Yeah.
Okay, Pepperbelly Pete, I'm hooked. You got to check him out. He says, if you like mac and cheese, if you fix this recipe, you better hide it or someone's going to eat all of it. Let's get started. And almost everything that he cooks, he puts a little zippy zap on. He sells this brand of hot sauce. This guy, when he cooks, he has a wristband that has 4 things of hot sauce stuffed into it so he could pull it out at the ready. Okay. That's my TikTok page. Oh, I was talking about wood turning. I have signed up for a wood turning class.
No, you have not.
I have an intro.
Really?
Yes, an intro to wood turning. I told you my buddy Arn, who he has all that in his basement.
That's awesome.
He has a lathe.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got the he's got the
Be
thing.
careful, I'd tear your fingers off.
Well, it will. Yeah, if you don't wear a tie, God, you get sucked in there, you lose your face, you lose your entire head.
Times I've worn a full suit while
I hate when my tie gets stuck in the lathe. Yeah. But anywho, my buddy Arn has a lathe in his basement. He's going to let me come over and watch him lathe. And then it's in September. Okay. I'm going to learn how to woodwork. And my wife and my kids could not be happier because if I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times. Dad's over there watching wood porn again.
Yeah. Well, so I want to help you out with this.
Okay.
You may not know this. I too watch a lot of lathe and turning video. I think that's what TikTok starts you out on. They don't know what to do with you. So watch this.
It's the wood turning, and then there's the guy who rolls the glass bottles down the steps. And you see how many steps it hits.
Have you seen like the taffy people, like the put the and they make the thing? Okay.
Oh, and then there's the silicone where they put the silicone in. With, it's clear, it's white, and then they throw in red, blue, and then you find out what colors it is.
2 things. One, I want to give you some advice on your lathing experience. And then the second one is I want to tell you like where I think the pinnacle of TikTok is. So first, some lathing experience. Okay. It is accepted, approved greatly in the wood lathing community.
That would be yay.
Wood lathing community.
Yeah.
If you, as a new lather, when you go to his house, you knock on the door and he answers the door. The way you greet him.
You ready to lathe?
No.
Yeah.
You look him dead in the eye.
Yeah.
Lock eyes with him.
Yep.
Wait a good 3 seconds.
Okay.
And then say, we're going to lathe some wood.
Yeah.
Hello.
And then just keep eye contact with him. And if he doesn't say anything,
then I win. The first person who speaks loses.
Yeah. And when he's showing you how to do it, just keep looking. Don't look at what he's showing you.
Just look at
keep
him.
Look at him. And then every couple of seconds, go, oh yeah. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
The other one is the pinnacle of TikTok. I unlocked this. Bess and I, every once in a while, we'll flip up the TikTok, and we're flipping through. There's a lot of Louis C.K. and Bill Burr. And Norm. All the things I send to you guys on the thing. Norm Macdonald. That's where that's coming from.
Yeah.
We opened up Pandora's box. We went into the back rooms, as they say. We went into the realm beyond and found multiple channels of pets. Who are yawning or otherwise, and it's some guy going, and singing and making them say things and cuss out their owners, and they'll pee.
I've mentioned it. I've mentioned it once or maybe twice, but I was scrolling through the TikTok and I saw a video of a guy rescuing a turtle. Okay, the turtle had been caught, the rope wrapped around his neck. They pulled it out, and then they cut the rope, and they saved the turtle. Okay, and then, oh my God, every day I got a polar bear with a can stuck on its tongue. I got a bear with his head stuck in a plastic bottle. I mean, how many freaking animals are getting their head stuck into things?
If you watch a video for more than 3 seconds on TikTok, you're going to see that for days,
but
weeks.
I mean, I saw a deer whose antlers got caught in some rope hanging from a tree, and it would run and and it would all 4 legs go up in the air, and it would swing him back, and then swing him over here, and and these 2 guys are trying. So it's like, and they're talking to the deer. The deer
doesn't know.
Deer doesn't speak English. Okay, and they're like, whoa, settle down. But whoa, like the deer doesn't understand what you're saying.
No,
But they finally got the deer to settle down.
Yeah.
And then they cut the rope and then they saved the deer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dave Lay, the announcer for Irritable Dad Syndrome. Do you have a business or product you'd like to advertise? Well, this is the perfect place to do it. Send a message to our Facebook page and one of our marketing geniuses will take care of everything. If it works for Whoppers all-beef footlong hot dogs, it'll work for you too. So what are you waiting for? Get your ad on Irritable Dad Syndrome now. Back to you in the studio. Hey guys, you left the music on again.
Walmart makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I've come to the conclusion, if you're in a Walmart, you've made some bad choices.
Yeah.
Like it's not that you just happened into the Walmart.
Right.
You've done some things in your past that you should not be proud of.
Right.
It's got I can buy the same item, Darin, same item in Target or Walmart or name one, Kmart, Hills,
Hills.
Hex. And for some reason, it's by the same manufacturer. If I get it from Walmart, I feel like it's going to fall apart, or it's got like literally like lead injected into the cereal or something. I don't know what it is.
Right.
It bothers me. It bothers me that Walmart has the next level of cereal sizes. We've talked about that before.
Yeah, they
go in there.
They went political.
Yeah,
They totally went political.
they just started filling pillowcases.
They
full
have MAGA cereal.
What?
MAGA. They have MAGA cereal at Walmart.
Is this a joke?
This is where you go, Darin, that's mega sized cereal.
Let's see. That's exactly what I'm saying. I fully believed that Walmart would have MAGA cereal. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a different world. I've bought shoes at Walmart. I'm not proud of it. That's what you buy if you're like, I'm going to be stepping in something an hour or two from now, and I don't want to use any normal shoes. I'm going to buy shoes at the Walmart and step in the thing.
You've completely you don't care if you buy your clothes.
If you get a windbreaker there, the wind does not break.
No.
It just hits you right in the jimmy.
Well, any clothes you buy at Walmart has a deer on it.
The underwear, I bought the underwear, the socks. It's like they got a film on it. There's something wrong. There's a film. I will not buy meat. Oh,
Yeah.
You go to the meat counter at the
Right.
Walmart?
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
I will.
Milk, eggs, none of that. Now,
why won't you buy milk at Walmart?
I just don't.
Milk is milk.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't shop at Walmart because the customer service is horrible. I told you that time that I tried to buy lime sherbet, and the guy's like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you know what? You know the strawberry wafers? You know what I'm talking about? Strawberry wafers back in the day?
Yeah.
You can buy those in like big ammo pack, like freaking like bigger than that dehumidifier behind you that nobody can see but you and I. Like huge packs of those. Like there's no need for that unless you're starting up a amusement park. And you're going to sell those for $3 a piece. No one needs that many of any of that. Nobody needs a pillowcase full of not. It's not Lucky Charms. It's Plucky Harms.
Yeah.
And it's not a leprechaun. It's like a little dude with like a hand coming out of his hat going "her," and it's wrong.
Yeah,
it's wrong.
The last time I was in Walmart, I called you. Of course, you didn't answer. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I mentioned that Mike and I were in Florida at the same time, and while we were there, my family and Mike's family, we met for dinner, and we're sitting there. We're at a fish restaurant, at Stinky's. Fish restaurant.
Stinky's.
Having a good time, unless we're just all acting like we're having a good time.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, Mike says, "Hey, they got great Pop-Tarts. Did you know that? They have great Pop-Tarts."
Yeah.
And I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And we both went online at Stinky's Fish Market looking for where we can buy grape Pop-Tarts. It was a quest.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we all wanted grape Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
I wanted one so bad I could hardly stand it.
Yeah.
I got home. I went to my Kroger. They didn't have them.
No, Kroger has too much class.
Yeah. Meyer didn't have them. Target didn't have them. Nobody had them. And I thought, well, go to Amazon and order some. You can order a box of them on Amazon for $10.
Order anything from
a
Amazon.
$4 box of Pop-Tarts for $10 on Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
It'll
I don't
be at your
want
house within 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't want them that bad. So I'm in Walmart, and I'm walking down the cereal aisle, and I see grape Pop-Tarts. I'm like, holy... And I said that out loud.
And you called me.
A woman on my left, a woman on my right. I said, sorry, they have great Pop-Tarts. And I called you.
Yeah.
You didn't answer.
No.
I called you again. You didn't answer. I texted you, this is important. Answer your phone.
Yeah.
Finally, 10 minutes later, after I had moved on, and I'm walking by the $5 DVD bin, you call me back and I said, do you want great Pop-Tarts that you had previously lost your mind over? And you said, no.
Yeah.
And then I got mad at you. I got mad at you because
I turned my life around.
A few months ago, you had said that you wanted to lose weight, and I agreed with you. Not that you needed to lose weight, that I needed to lose weight. And I said, by God, I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
And what did you do? You lost 20 pounds.
I did.
And I'm 2 pounds heavier.
Are you really? You're 2 pounds
probably.
heavier than you were
Probably,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Then quit eating the great
I
Pop-Tarts.
know. Those are the last ones.
Yeah.
The last thing. When I drove to Casey's coming over here today, I didn't get a lemon pie, and I'm not going to get one on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on kind of a bender this week.
I've been drinking more water.
That's good.
I've been doing more sit-ups.
Okay.
I've been trying. But I was like, damn it, Mike did it. He lost 20 pounds, and I did not do it. So I'm mad at you and proud of you at the same time. Can I go back to the wood turning, to the wood porn?
Yeah.
I was talking to my buddy Steve on the phone a couple weeks ago, and he was saying the same thing, that he will watch the wood turning videos. And he has a neighbor who does wood turning. Okay. But he was saying whenever he watches the wood turning video, they put the log on there and they start spinning. He goes, I wonder what they're going to make. I bet you it's a bowl. It's going to be a bowl. I bet you it's a bowl.
True. It's always
and what
a
is
bowl.
it? It's a bowl.
It's a bowl. It's those videos, and it's the table videos where the guy makes the table with the blue thing going through it, and sometimes there's a little Millennium Falcon,
with
and sometimes
the resin.
there's not. Yeah, with the resin.
That table's got to weigh 700 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you get the resin? How do you learn? I guess I'll learn that at the wood turning class.
This is why I would bomb if I did comedy. This is why I would bomb, because I'd be like, that's funny. Say it. And then I start saying it, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, man, you have no idea how many times I've been on stage and something that on paper was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've done stuff that was funny at one place, killed in one place. Honest to God. Killed in one place, and then just nothing at another place.
Yeah.
They're just looking at you like, how long are you going to
They just don't like humor at the retirement home. Just don't get it.
I don't tell jokes.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Years ago, I was doing an open mic night, okay? And this was, I had done a comedy performance that was amazing, okay? One of the greatest nights for me doing stand-up comedy. And it was me and one other guy doing open mic night. And the place was packed. And I swear to God, they laughed at everything I said. Everything. And I was like, I've reached my pinnacle. I've made it. I am a funny comedian. Yeah. Okay. So I did that show, and nobody I knew was there because I stopped inviting people to come watch me do stand-up because I didn't want them to have to sit through the 2 hours of, I had a toaster once. I plugged it in and it didn't work. Okay. What my God. Okay. Honestly. I went to open mic night one time, and there's a guy, he had a T-shirt on, and the T-shirt had like 40, 50 things written in magic marker on it. Okay. He spent his 5 minutes going, this is my ex-girlfriend's phone number. We broke up because she peed in the bed, but she was still, I still liked having sex with her. Yeah. This is my locker combination. Over here is, that's drawn of my dog. Yeah. 5 minutes. He was talking about all the things written on his shirt. And then when he was done, give it up for Todd Smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did open mic night one time, and there was a guy on stage. He was talking about having
with our
in the
okay. All right. Yeah.
And he's a big guy. Okay. He was simulating what it was like doing that with a bar stool. Okay. And he is sweating. I thought he was going to have a heart attack. Okay.
And was he enjoying himself?
He was having a great time. So I stopped inviting people to watch me do stand up because there's, you know what? You want to do blue humor? Do blue humor. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. They were having a blast. Yeah. my wife, she's not really into that. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I had done this open mic set and it was great and nobody saw me do it. So I thought I'm going to do it again.
Uh-huh.
And I did open mic night at this club in Newport, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing I said worked. Nothing. And there was like 12 people there.
Yeah.
And they were just staring at me.
Oh.
Nothing was working. And I had the mic in my hand.
Yeah.
And my hand starts shaking because it's like nothing is. And I was like, okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot, everybody. Good night. When I took the microphone off the stand,
Yeah.
it took the swivel part. The swivel part that holds the microphone that connects to the stand had come off. Okay. So I tried putting it back on the stand and it won't go. Okay. It's just like, and I'm just.
Now people start laughing then.
I hate to. The announcer said, we're waiting for you to leave the stage.
Oh, no. No.
So I took the mic and I set it on the chair behind me. I got in the car.
It's the best of year 4.
I drove to the
This is-
airport.
yeah.
I left the country and I never came back. Why I ever did stand up again,
Wait,
I don't know.
Did that really happen?
Yes. It was the most humiliating, embarrassing moment of my life. Okay. And here's the thing. The guy who ran open mic night,
Yeah.
Jeff Jenna.
Yeah.
Okay. And so years, you flash back,
Put you on the FBI watch list.
you flash forward years and years later, and Michael Flannery sees me do stand up and thinks I'm funny. He says, hey, come and do this show with me at the American Sign Museum.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, absolutely. Can't wait. Jeff Jenna's on the bill that night. I'm like, oh God. And I'm convinced he remembers me as like the worst comedian who he's ever seen. And I was so intimidated. It's like I was nervous enough already because I'm gonna do stand up and I get nervous when I do stand up.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to see him. I didn't want to look at him. I didn't want him looking at me. And I got there. I was having so much fun. My set went well. You were there.
Yeah.
My set went really well. And I started talking to him about it. He doesn't remember a thing about it. Nothing. But I described to him everything, and he says, Darin, you were nowhere near as bad as so many people that I've seen.
Wow. That was awesome.
I can't believe I've never told you that story.
No, that was beautiful. Oh my God. I don't think we're gonna top that. I think we that's this one.
All right, guys, we want you to go to irritabledadsyndrome.com and listen, seriously, check out the best of Volume 3. Check out the best of Volume 2. Check out the best of Volume 1, okay? And while you're on there, download every episode that we have. If you want to help us out, go to Patreon. Send us $1 or $2 a month. It would really mean the world to us. It would help us keep the lights on. And as always...
Yeah, if I was gonna say, go back and listen to episode 1 while you're drinking.
No.
And take a shot every time you cringe. You'd be gone.
We hope to see you next time on Irritable Dad Syndrome.
Irritable Dad Syndrome is a Mike Odell, Darin Cox production.
Thanks for the memories.
This is our 12-minute episode. 8 minutes of it is outtakes. I was so embarrassed. Not only did I bomb, this guy can't put the damn microphone back.
Oh, my God.
We're waiting for you to leave the stage.
Oh, my Lord. Did you think about stopping on a bridge and just jumping off the bridge?
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
And honestly, I went from like my best set ever to that.
I thought that sounded great.
Okay.
They can't all be winners, Darin.
Yeah, podcasts are like kids. They can't all be winners.